Hey, what's up, good people? What we are doing today? We are doing a container networking today. First of all, we are trying to figure out what is the network that namespace that comes with the host. So, if we start this lab, so what's gonna happen? I'm gonna rewind. So, our primary job is to add a container to host using the virtual Ethernet cable. So in such cases, what you will be doing, you will be adding the custom namespaces that had utility with the IP namespace addition after you have created this as the red namespaces. So from the root network namespaces, you will create a virtual Ethernet cable. And what will this virtual Ethernet cable will do? After adding these two, we will just create the interconnected virtual Ethernet cable or devices or interfaces, whatever we say, which will be virtual Ethernet thread and virtual Ethernet host that will lie in our root namespace. In such cases, to connect two root namespaces with the red one, we need to keep one end of the cable in the root space and move another into the right. That means if this is root and this is our red, we need to connect. And here, from here to here, we need to add a cable so that it can ping and send you some data when the pin is connected, the packet is releasing data from here to here, you can get this. So in such cases, what you're gonna write sudo ivalink set virtual environment that is red. And after adding this, what you're gonna do inside host, inside host, you're gonna see your virtual Ethernet pair is already ready. If you can see my share screen, you will be seeing that root space wasn't talking to someone. Right now, in the red namespace, we have set a route that is needed to host the traffic to direct the traffic network design for 192.168.1 through the variable host interface. Alright? And you might be asking, why are we adding a route? Without adding a route, the system doesn't know how to reach the IP address, right? When you ping the specific IP address, the system checks if the routing table to determine where to send the ping packet. If there is no specific ping packet for the route, it doesn't know which interface to use. By adding the routes, we are explicitly telling the system that to reach the 192.168.1. So it should send the traffic through variable host interface, which is part of the variable pair connected to the redness. So we gotta write the test connectivity, and after this we will try to open the variable namespace with the red namespace. So that is all to connect the host namespace to the required namespace. And if we try to add the required namespace to the root, how do we do this? That means the lab we are showing over here is connecting host connecting host to the net space and connecting the net space with the root. So that means what we are doing, if you look at this is our namespace. We are connecting this with our host, and this namespace will be connected to another root, which will be giving our primary data. So now, if you look very carefully on the screen, you will see why we are connecting to the net space to the root network. So when this root net space, which is shown over here on the orange color, is sending packet, what's gonna happen? It will blink that I have received, and it will turn green. In such cases, our variable virtual environment A and virtual environment B is connected. Now, what we're gonna do? We're gonna send these two packets through a bridge, and in such cases, give me a minute. Side আমি একটু class নিতেছি. What we are trying to do is getting out the red namespace which is connected to our sorry, beg your pardon, I got interrupted. happens when you live bachelor. I don't know. You gotta attend everything all by yourself, and life is up. No, never mind. So let's begin from the very last one. So we are adding the sudo IP to the address that is containing our developer account, that is cable Ethernet 0. All right. After doing this, we are privileging this as the gateway that was connected before with the red namespace. All right. We are done so that if you can see after setting up the bridge, now the Ethernet can release this packet so that we can understand the data we have been preparing to upload outside. This is going properly on the right side. So that's all for today. We will add a bridge, and in such cases you will be seeing bridge can be added by br0, and we have created the root namespace as ns0. And to configure the bridge interfaces, you need to add as a new device which will be in downstate. Why which is downstate? Even if you don't have a pool, that means if you don't have the right link, it won't be assigning the IP address, which is in upstate, right? So we gotta verify if the bridge is able to receive the packet or not. So configuring the virtual cable through Ethernet is also important. In such cases, we need to assign the namespace as namespace 0 and namespace to the root namespace communication. We gotta check the IP address assigned to primary Ethernet interfaces to our host machine, just like I am doing through this screen recording. So when we try to ping the IP address, if the network says you are unreachable, that means something is not okay. So let's check the route table, and if the route table looks like this from the kernel, you will say your ZenMask and Flex and gateway. You will be seeing this gateway. If you can see it properly, the gateway is currently 0.0.0, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna execute a bash command that will add a default IP address which we have as 192.168.0.1, and we're good again. And if you ping, it will receive the packet, and that is exactly how you connect your root namespace with the container. That is all for today. Thank you. Happy Victory Day. Peace.